Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting July 11th, 2016. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for being here. Please remember these are general readings and so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. For a private reading or to check out the special that I'm running, you can follow the link in the description box below. It will take you to my website, but for the time being, just keep an open mind and take away the messages that do make sense to you and your situation. Okay, so Taurus, the overall energy for the week for you is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups talks about the need to be more grateful for the opportunities in your life, because that's how you actually see the opportunities in your life. If you've been struggling to find blessings in your life, if you've been struggling to see the opportunity, to see progress, to see options in your life, I feel like this is a really good week for you to work on that, and really open up more and start to be grateful for the small things you have in life, and that's how you open yourself up to see more and more opportunities, more and more blessings. And the Four of Cups is also a card that talks about needing to shift your focus, because maybe you've been looking at what hasn't been working, you've been looking at what has been same old for ages, and you've been trying to change it and it hasn't happened. So shift your focus, because there's definitely an opportunity that's going to be presented to you this week, at least one big opportunity that is going to be presented to you this week. And it's important that you are open to seeing it, okay? Because the Four of Cups is often called the card of missed opportunity, and you don't really want to miss all the beautiful opportunities and open doors that you are about to experience this week, okay? In career, finances, personal projects, education, we have the Wheel of the Year, and the Wheel of the Year is a very positive omen. The Wheel of the Year with the Four of Cups is telling me that something has come full circle for you. A cycle is ending in order for a new cycle to begin. It's important that you go with the flow, that you don't stay stuck in a place that you were not happy with in the past. Things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune for you. There could be a change in job, there could be a change in career, there could be a change in the place you actually work at. You could be transferred to a different branch. You could see advancement in your career. You could see things start to move for you this week in terms of interviews and people looking at your resume and calling you in for interviews and stuff like that. And it's important that you go with the flow, okay? That you keep this energy going and you kind of snap out of the energy of boredom or discontent or still energy that maybe you've been finding yourself in lately. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's important that you go with the flow, okay? Things are going to happen because they are meant to happen, so there's not a lot that you can do to change that, and you can experience a change as positive or negative just by the way you feel about it. Change is change, and ultimately, with the Wheel of Fortune being a major arcana card, this will be positive change, or this is intended to be positive change in our lives. So it's really important that you go with the flow and you focus on the positives and you focus on the opportunities and keep this momentum going. You're going to see progress, you're going to see change, you're going to see new opportunities, but it's important that you close the doors that need to close behind you. Maybe things that you've been worried about or disappointed about, or things you've been focusing on but are not really the best things for you. It's important to close those doors in order to open new doors. And you also find yourself traveling for work this week as well. And for finances, this talks about, it's a good omen. It talks about if you have been struggling with finances, this is a week when you're going to see things turn around. There's going to be an opportunity that comes to you to help you turn around your financial situation. And it's important that you're in the right kind of energy to seize the opportunity. For home and family, we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups talks about daydreaming, perhaps. It also talks about having too many options. It could also talk about the fact that maybe you're distracted this week, and so for people in your family, you seem absent, you seem like you're not interested, you seem like you're in your own little world and you don't really care what's going on in the family. So just be mindful of that, because some people may be disappointed with you or disappointed in you because of that. So just be mindful of that, and if you do have a lot on your mind, just communicate, let them know, look, I've got a lot of things to think about. And if I don't always seem present, I really, really am. I'm really struggling with this, so just make an effort and meet me halfway this week. The Seven of Cups could also talk about contemplating, but it could also be contemplating too much when actually you should be moving forward with something. You should be acting on something. You could be contemplating school options for the children. You could be contemplating whether or not to change your job, whether or not to change something in the home, whether or not to move. You may be spreading yourself too thin this week. You may be trying to do too much at the same time this week when it comes to home and family. So just try to balance everything out and be realistic as to what it is that you can actually do in a week. In terms of emotional life and love life, we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands talks about progress, moving forward, initial results. The Three of Wands with the Four of Cups tells me that for some of you, someone you've been hoping to come back, or someone you've been hoping to hear from, or someone you've been hoping to come see you, may actually come to see you this week, especially if this person is a fire sign or a water sign. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. An offer of true love that you've been hoping for, I feel, is coming to some of you this week. But be mindful, because it may come to you in a way that you don't expect. So just be open to receiving this communication in whichever way it comes to you, because otherwise you may miss it because you're checking your emails when in reality you should be checking the mail or stuff like that. For others of you in existing relationships, I feel that the Three of Wands talks about planning a trip this week. It could be that you're trying to surprise your partner because they've been because they have seemed, it seems that they may have been down in the past few weeks. It seems like they have a lot on their mind, or maybe they're just not in a good state. Maybe they're just not in a good place. Maybe they're focusing too much on what doesn't work, or maybe they are in a state of boredom, or maybe this is you and your partner's trying to snap you out of it with some sort of surprise trip, surprise getaway. Short distance travel, like over the weekend perhaps, someplace where you can be just the two of you and reconnect. So try to meet your partner halfway when it comes to this. In terms of health and well-being, we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands talks about swift energy, quick energy. You may find yourself being impatient this week. You may find that you have a quick temper, that you snap really, really easily. Maybe you snap and you lash out at people this week. Be mindful of your blood pressure. Be mindful of how much you drink, because I feel that that may put you in a different kind of state where your stress and frustrations may come to the surface this week, and you may be lashing out at the wrong person. Also be mindful and take your time with what you're doing. Okay, try to be balanced in your energy, because I feel like if you rush through everything, you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to be exhausted by the end of the week. And also, with the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands, this could be that you travel for your health or travel for your well-being. You could be traveling as some sort of spiritual retreat, or you could be traveling to see a new therapist, a new physician, new fitness coach, nutritionist, whatever the case may be for you. There's travel involved in getting your health back on track. Just be open to this person and what they have to say. Okay, don't block them out, because I feel that you have changed, and therefore your exercise plans and diet and all of that need to change. So try to go with the flow and don't get stuck on the old way of doing things. Your guidance card, we have Sacred Space, and this came up for Aries just now. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So this is talking about cleansing your energy, cleansing your space, using candles, crystals, incense, sage, whatever the case may be for you. This is also talking about traveling to some place that holds significance for you spiritually, because that will help you with your health and well-being as well. And this could be any place, okay, that helps you, really, any place that gives you peace, or any place that makes you feel good. Okay, it doesn't have to be a specific like a church or a monastery. It can just be a park where you used to go as a kid, and when you go back to that park, it just gives you that feeling again, and it makes you feel good. So wherever the case may be, spend time in your sacred space this week, or create your sacred space this week in your home or around the home, because that's really going to help you balance out everything that's going on, and also help you with releasing what needs releasing in order to welcome new energy in your life this week. So there you go. These are your messages for the week. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you have an awesome week. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.